Koinant, good evening, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. And yes, we're talking about Eskom again. But, you know, with Andre de Ruyter now being the CEO of the power utility, it looks like things are being done to try and save what is a sinking ship. And in the latest report, de Ruyter is now saying they're going to try and get the right skills for the right job. In other words, get rid of the ANC cadres who are sitting there getting fat paychecks and doing nothing. There is only one problem, and that is that Eskom has to be BEE compliant, Black Economic Empowerment compliant. For those who don't live in South Africa, it means that 90% of their staff have to be black-skinned. Now, they're going to be looking for something like 2,000 jobs or 2,000 people in very highly skilled positions to try and turn Eskom around. I can tell you now that based on what's happened in the past with Eskom over the last 25 years, most of those people will have white skin. Now, how is that going to impact with BEE? How are they going to keep their compliance? That is what Black Economic Empowerment has done. It's destroying businesses around the country because the owners, the CEOs, regardless of whether you're a state-owned enterprise or you've got a little construction company, you've got to comply with BEE to get any business with the government. It is a completely farcical situation. And this BEE is going to be de Ruyter's biggest hurdle. Let me just add a bit of meat to the bone here. Eskom has approached the market to recruit skilled and experienced personnel to boost its generation capacity as the power utility battles to keep the lights on with its aging coal-fired power plants. Eskom Group Chief Executive Andre de Ruyter has set himself a target of 18 months to end the country's persistent load shedding and ramp up the utility's maintenance program. But to do this, a power utility needs the right skills. Eskom Chief Operations Officer Jan Aberholzer said on Friday that the utility had decided to complement and fill up vacant positions, especially critical vacancies like plant operators. Aberholzer said Eskom had lost some skills and experience over the years as engineers had left the utility for greener pastures abroad. What's actually happened in many cases is that they were over the limit when it came to BEE, so they were kicked out, retrenched, and someone with the right colour skin was brought in, but of course their competency was kind of lacking. This is the huge dilemma, the huge challenge facing Eskom. It's going to be very interesting to see how trade unions like COSATU respond to white people being brought in to senior roles in Eskom because of Ramaphosa's transformation to black management policy. This flies in the face of that. So you've got this huge conflict that's going to take place in Eskom. And I wouldn't be surprised if it all gets too hard for de Ruyter and he leaves, and that's when everything will just go. Anyway, let's continue. Aberholzer said Eskom had lost some skills and experience over the years as engineers had left the utility for greener pastures abroad. He said the board had approved the management request lodged in May last year to fill critical vacancies using external candidates. In the general environment, it was just more than 2,000 people to fill critical vacancies, and I can say that we are standing on 80% that we fill those vacancies, Aberholzer said. However, we have been given a target not to exceed 10% external for various reasons. But now we have been given the go-ahead to responsibly go and have a look where we cannot find and fill these critical vacancies, to go and find them external. State capture weakened Eskom, leaving a dearth of skilled and qualified engineers, technicians and other personnel, with many top employees sidelined or targeted as a result. The power utility this month brought back former senior project manager Avon Maharaj as project manager for the Kusili construction project. Maharaj left Eskom in 2017 to take up a post with Redondo Peninsula Energy Company in the Philippines. So, that's what the state of play is right now. At least you got a man at the helm of Eskom who's actually doing something. And that's what's been missing with the last 10 years of CEOs. They've been sitting on their fat black backsides and just taking their big fat checks, and they really didn't give a stuff what happened. That's the reality of the situation. And here lies the difference. All right, guys, please remember to subscribe to be kept informed. Ring the bell for the updates. Please like this video. Please share this video. And above all, stay safe.